Hey everyone, Dave Ganderos here. Happy Sunday night. It's around 10:30 p.m. Another week getting ready to start. Wanted to share some information with you regarding one of the opportunities. Before we get started, I just want to show that I am on Facebook. The links for all the things I talk about will be in the video description. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, find me on Facebook, send me a friend request. Look for me on the other social media sites. I have, if you click here on my banner, or if you click on the link directly, I have a residual income page that I put together, and it has all the different opportunities that I'm currently involved with. And for each one of these, I'm building a team, generating a stream of income from each one, and assisting those on my team to either build a team or get started earning some money. So certainly take a look at this page, see if something's interesting to you. There's a lot of them here that you can do by yourself without worrying about building a team. If you're new to the online marketing and the businesses online, you could certainly start earning while you commit to learn. And the way you really make the big bucks and get the financial freedom is by building a team. Now you can generate streams of income for yourself along the way as you learn, and make some extra money to pay off some bills, or to do to leave in the opportunities and build them even more. There's different strategies. Everybody's looking for something different, right? So some people might be happy with an extra $100 a month. Some people want to make $10,000 a month so that they can retire themselves and do this full time. Some people will want to make $500 a month. So I'm not going to try to tell you what you need to do, because it's more about having a dialogue with you and understanding what your goals are, because my goals may not be your goals, right? So we need to have a dialogue, and we can lay out a business plan with you and get you started on either getting you financial freedom where you don't have to work a job 9 to 5, or like I said, if you want an extra $100, $500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, whatever it may be, it's attainable. But you have to put a plan together. You have to have strategic goals and put it on paper so that you can track it and get there. So my point coming to this page though was that I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I have my YouTube channel, and I'm also on FutureNet. FutureNet is actually what I'm going to be talking about tonight. So finally, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you like this page and you want one for yourself, you can join and try this for a week for free. And then if you want it, it's around $10.50 or $11 rounded up per month. And if you share this with others and you get your team either to create a page like this, or you get others that are interested, you could generate some commissions from this as well. And I guess your goal should be to at least share this enough where you're making enough just to make sure it's paid for by itself, so you don't have to have any out-of-pocket expense. So if you share this enough, you can start generating some income from this as well to cover the cost of this website. So this is just another stream of income that you could have. But more importantly, it shows that you're professional and you're serious, and you're putting everything in one place for someone to come look. So instead of having to send each person a link, then send them to YouTube, and then have a type out information about the opportunity with them, it's all in one place here. You basically do this one time. You set up your page here, put in some information, rank it. I mean, if you think it's a good one and you're building it and you're taking it serious, and this is one of your focus opportunities, you just rank it and how you feel about it. And then more importantly, if you decide to do videos, or if you want to point to someone else's video, all you got to do is, there's a field in the configuration state of the site where you just put that little code that you get from YouTube in here, and it automatically pulls in that video. So I put a code for one of mine, and right here this goes into a detailed opportunity overview. So this is about an hour long, and it goes through all the different things that are involved with Trade Coin Club. So the person could come here, take a look at this information. If it's sparking interest to them, then they could come down here and they can watch this video. And then either in the video description or up here, here's your link. So this is where they would come back and get started with you and join your team. So it's a nice way to put everything in one place, and I do that for each one of these. So what I might do, because I say it every time during my videos here, and it might make sense just to put it in here so that you guys can see it firsthand, is if there's an opportunity, like for example, Trade Coin Club, you can either build a team and make additional money on top of the money you can make by just doing it by yourself. So maybe I'll put something in here you can earn by yourself and you can earn by building a team. There's certain ones, like for example, Global Moneyline. Now you could do that. You could sign up to this and utilize the leads that you're going to get. You're going to get 1,000 leads per day, approximately, depending on how many new people join. And you can sign up to this just purely for leads. Spend $20, and you'll have access to new people every day to reach out to. Now, if you want to make money with Global Line, though, it requires you to build a team. So there's no way for you to actually earn money using Global Moneyline, but you can leverage the fact that you'll get new leads every day to introduce them to one of your other opportunities. So you could sign up to this for $20 and get access to leads, and then use those leads to build one of your other opportunities. Now, so for example, even my paying ads. So maybe I'm going to add, now I'm at 6 Bitcoin, by the way, total earnings. I'm going to add maybe a line right here, right up front, saying you can earn by yourself and you can earn even more if you build a team. So I think that's going to be a good thing to add. I just thought that through. I just thought about it while talking to you guys. So this is one of the reasons why I like doing this, because every time I talk to you guys and explain these things, I sometimes come up with new ideas. So one of the other things I do for a lot of these is I have a team rotator. And what that does, it allows you to join my team. And once you get started and you get signed up, I do advertising everywhere. So I put out a link on a lot of these, allowing you to be part of the team rotator. Whereas if you are brand new, right? So you're brand new, you have no skill sets, you just started, and you don't know how to build a team. What I'm doing for my teams right now is I'm putting a team rotator together for each one of these, and then I'm promoting these on the internet. And in addition to you making money by yourself in these, your link is going out there to others, and if they decide to join, they're going to actually be your referral, so you'll start earning commissions. So I'm doing that for the people that are on my team. I'm assisting them to build their team, because if they build their team, my team gets built and everyone's happy, right? So I'm doing that with a lot of these. And you know, the minute you get started, reach out to me, send me your referral link so I have it, and I'll add you to the team rotator for the associated opportunity. So I think that's just a good way to kind of build a team atmosphere. And of course, it's going to take, you have to go and you have to learn the skill sets that's required to do this. But along the way, you can earn some money. You can take advantage of the team rotator, get some commissions going if the person clicks on your link and gets started. And from there, start earning commissions on top of the money that you'll earn from the ad packs in some of these, right? So let's go back. Where was I? All right, so like, for example, my paying crypto ads. You can do this by yourself, and you could also build a team. So if you get started with me, you'll earn money by buying these ad packs. So for example, you'll earn a revenue share of the company's profits if you buy one ad pack of 0.01 BTC. Now, just for purposes of an example, that rounding off and assuming that Bitcoin was at $1,000 a coin, this would cost you about $10, and then you make about $12 back. So that's 20%. That's the 20% of increase that you'll get by each ad pack that you buy. When it matures to 120%, you will have spent 0.01 BTC, and you're going to get back 0.012 BTC, which is 20% more BTC than you spent. Now, in addition to that, today Bitcoin might be at 1,000 when you buy this. When you start getting your Bitcoin back and you earn 0.12, the Bitcoin might have gone up a couple $100. So not only are you making the 20% from this ad pack, you're making the appreciation of the Bitcoin price in addition to it. So it's like a double way of earning money, right? It's like You never lost your BTC that you have in your wallet. You're using it to make 20%, but then on top of it, if Bitcoin price goes up higher, now you got, say for example, if hypothetical, when you buy it, it's at 0.01. You buy 0.01. It's at 1,000 Bitcoin per $1,000 per one Bitcoin. You're gonna spend $10 for this. Now assume in the period of time that it takes for you to mature to 0.12, the Bitcoin went up to $2,000. It doubled, right? So you put in $10 to buy this. You made $2, 0.002 Bitcoin. So you spent $10, and now when you're gonna get your 0.012 back, if Bitcoin's at $2,000 a coin, that's now $24, right? So 0.012 0.012 times 2,000, that's the new price of Bitcoin. Now you have $24. So check this out. So you put your $10 in to get started, but when you're ready to cash out your Bitcoin, if the Bitcoin price went up to $2,000, your $10 now turned into $24. So you made your 20%, but then you made even more because Bitcoin price also doubled. So it's a double of 20% plus a double. So, you know, if you divide 24 divided by your $10 that you spent, you realistically made, you know, partly from the revenue share of the system, and then partly from the increase in value of the Bitcoin, you've made 240% on your purchase, on your money. So this is why the My Paying Crypto Ads is kind of very unique and cool, is that not only are you earning the money here, and rightfully so, I do have to make sure you guys are aware that I'm assuming Bitcoin price is going up. So there is the negative side to this too, where the Bitcoin price can go down, right? I mean, so just to be fair and to show that example, you know, you spend $10 to get in, you made your 20%, right? So now you'll have so 0.010, hold on, 0.010 times 1,000, that's what you pay to get in, right? $10. Now you'll make the Bitcoin profit of 0.012. So you'll have this much Bitcoin at the end of the maturity of that ad pack. Now, for example, if for some reason Bitcoin went down to $500, so you multiply this by 500. Now you will have actually lost money because you'll lose the money because of the Bitcoin price, but the fact that you were in here in My Paying Crypto Ads, the losses that you would have assumed by just having it in your wallet was offset by the 20% that you made as a ad pack maturity. So it actually kind of reduced your risk by having it in here because you're making money anyway because you're getting more Bitcoin back. So that you got an extra $2 that you would have lost. You would have been down to, if you just had this in your wallet and the Bitcoin price went to half, your $10 would have became $5. But because you had it in here and you were allowing the system to pay you out revenue shares, your $5, you know, that you would have had in your Bitcoin wallet, now you have $6. So it actually offset some of the losses that you would have seen by just having that Bitcoin sitting in your wallet. And then don't forget, the other thing that you have to consider here is as you're making the hourly payments from the system and they're paying you Bitcoin back, every time your account accrues 0.01 BTC, you should really consider very highly and strongly that you should compound. So you should buy another ad pack every time, buy another ad pack every time, and every time you're buying another ad pack, you're making 20% on the purchase price when it matures. So if you keep buying new ad packs as you accrue your 0.01 BTC, you're going to continue to compound internally, So you're going to even reduce your risk even more on the downside, because you're going to keep buying more and more and more, and you're going to average a price down, and you're going to end up having more BTC at a lower price per coin, which will minimize your downside risk. So I don't want to make it complicated, but I guess my point is, if everything's fine and dandy and everything goes up, you're going to make a killing. But if you're trying to hold on to Bitcoins in your wallet and the Bitcoin price goes down, by actually having it in here, making 20% on your position based on the revenues of the company, you're actually going to minimize your losses. And you're not losing Bitcoin, because you're still going to get 0.012. So if you're gonna hold it in your wallet, or you're gonna hold it in here, if the price comes back, you're still gonna do well, because you're gonna have this much more Bitcoin, that you didn't have before. So when the price comes back, you're gonna break even or make more profits, because you're gonna have more Bitcoin. All right. So I got into a lot of detail there. Maybe I might actually just make this video as a summary video of this portfolio, and then I'll put out another video for the FutureNet right after this, because otherwise it's going to be way too long. So same thing here. Well, this is the only one that's unique, where your money stays in Bitcoin as you're making the revenue maturity of 120%. Everything stays in Bitcoin. All the other ones, you fund your account typically in Bitcoin, but it gets converted to the US dollar. So you earn the US dollars as revenue share inside the system, and then when you're ready to take it out, it gets converted back to Bitcoin, or whatever way you do it, because there's multiple different processors that you can use. There's I believe there's Payza, there's Perfect Money, there's something called Solid Trust, and of course Bitcoin. So most people end up using Bitcoin because it's the lowest fees. So you're not going to give away a lot of your profits in fees. I mean, Payza and some of these other ones, they charge a really high percentage on fees. Now, it's not the system charging you, because the system has to cover the cost of doing business. So they're just charging you what the system is, the different processes are charging them. So it's not the system trying to make money on you by charging you a fee. It's just passing the fee on to you, that the processors are just like a credit card, right? Most people that are using credit cards, like for example, if you use gas, you go and get gas, right? You always notice that there's a credit card fee. There's a credit card price, and then there's a cash price. Now, some gas stations decide to suck up the cost of the credit card fees, but then others charge you 5%, 6% more, because they're getting charged by the credit card company to do the transaction. So it's the same thing here. If the system is charging you a fee to withdraw on the other processors, it's just them passing the fee to you that they have to pay the processor to send the money to you. All right. So don't get don't get hung up that you think the system's trying to make more money from you. It's not. It's just they're trying to stop them from having to pay all the fees and losing money, and they just pass the fee on to you, because it's your choice what processor you decide to use. And if you're smart, like I said, if you're smart, you would use Bitcoin, because Bitcoin charges the lowest fees. And if you're doing my paying crypto ads and you're dealing with Bitcoin, you should get familiar and comfortable with Bitcoin. Don't be afraid of Bitcoin. All right, so again, in FutureNet, you deposit typically in Bitcoin. It gets converted to the US dollar. You earn US dollars inside the system, and when you take it out, it gets converted back to Bitcoin. And again, like I said, each one of these has a video. So I'm going to make another one tonight of this, the FutureNet one. But there's one here now. You can take a look at what's there. It's not going to change much. I'm just going to make another one because I'm getting a lot of feedback from people saying that FutureNet is so complicated. And it's not. I think it's just the fact that you're comfortable with Facebook. You may be not comfortable with Bitcoin. So there's a hurdle to overcome. And I'm here to kind of walk you through the Bitcoin thing. It's not that hard. and you shouldn't overcomplicate it. You should embrace it. It's going to be one of the best things to be involved with in 2017. In a couple of weeks, actually, March 11th, there's possibly the first EFT going to be approved for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. So if that happens, it's going to really shed a spotlight onto Bitcoin, and the price of Bitcoin, they're suggesting can go up substantially if this EFT is approved. Now, I think I don't want to misspeak, but I think EFT means electronic traded fund. What is EFT? Yeah, electronic traded funds. It's basically a mutual fund type thing where the either E-Trade or whoever's your broker, or whoever's the person putting together this fund is going to buy positions in various cryptocurrencies, and it's going to be specifically targeted to cryptocurrency. So this is going to be an amazing fund. I mean, if this comes out, I'm putting some of my 401k into it. So. So anyway, there's going to be some really good things coming out in 2017 for digital currency. So just embrace it. Don't be afraid of cryptocurrencies. So my paying ads, same thing. You can earn by yourself, and you can earn as a team as you build your team. So again, like I said, I have decided to create team rotators for each one of these. And in addition to my typical advertising, I'm going to advertise a team rotator link that is going to have your referral link inside of it. So you could randomly possibly get a sign up due to my advertising. And this is just to assist my entire team to get paid. And I believe in paying back. And like I said, if you're getting paid, I'm getting paid, everyone's happy. It's just the way this business runs. So you want to build a team, and you want to assist your team to get paid. And they're going to be happy, you're going to be happy, and that's just, anyway. I hope you get the vision. All right, so my paying ad, same thing. You buy ad packs, they mature at 120%, and as you accrue internal earnings inside the system, if you want to compound, every time your account gets to $5, you could buy a new ad pack. Then now you have another additional ad pack that's paying you out every day. And then when your account goes to $5 again, you buy another ad pack, and that's just internal compounding. So it allows you to grow your account internally by yourself, and just be able to maybe buy a new ad pack once a day. That's the goal. That should be your first goal. Get to the point where you have enough ad packs working for you that you're going to generate $5 in earnings every day from the rev share. And from there, you can go in and buy another ad pack to assist you to grow that account faster and faster and faster. And you're going to get what they call exponential growth, because you're going to keep compounding, and you're going to have more money working for you, and you're going to start increasing faster and faster. All right. So I do want to just say one thing, that there's no guarantee of income here, right? I want to make sure that I'm not misspeaking for any of these opportunities. There's no promise of anything, but if you follow what I'm doing, if you're committed, your work ethic is good, you can earn equal or to even more than what I can. So I don't want to tell you that I'm always going to earn more than you. That's not the case. You could come in here and you can have the skill set, you can earn more than me. So that's one of the key things here, is that just because you came in underneath me doesn't mean that I'm always going to earn more than you. You could come on my team, and whatever you decide, if you're serious and you get started and you want to make some money, you have the capability of earning more than me. Okay? So Traffic Summit Ads is another rev share. You could either do it for yourself, build a team. Now this one's a little different, because they're basically giving you an extra 5% compared to some of the other ones that I listed here. Most of the other ones are all 120%. This one's 125%. It's new. You can get started with $5. Also, each one of these, so if you're really struggling for getting started and you really only have $5 to get started, you can earn inside the systems. Let me show you an example of that so you understand what I mean. I'm going to bring up one of my rev shares. Let's do my paying crypto ads. All right, so I'm logging in. I want to show you where you can get started for your one ad pack for 10 or approximately. Well, it's a little bit more now. So let me just show you how you could find out how much Bitcoin is worth. So if you type in Google, if you just go to Google and you type in what is 0.01 BTC in USD. All right, so you can see right here, right now with the current price to get started in my paying crypto ads for one ad pack at this level is going to cost you around $12. So that's what it's going to cost you because of the price of Bitcoin. It's always 0.01, and this price is only going to change based on the market value of the Bitcoin. So if it goes down, it's going to cost you less to get started. If it goes up, it's going to cost you a little bit more. So this is always going to change, and I would suggest to you, because you'll get a lot of the questions with this too, oh, what is 0.1 BTC worth? Just go to Google, type in what is 0.1 BTC in USD, and it'll tell you, based on the current price, this is how much that's worth. So when you go and you fund your Bitcoin wallet, don't just buy $12 exactly. You have to buy more because the price is going to change. Typically, I've seen it swing as much as 10 to 20% in any given day. So if you're going to get started, if you want to get started with 0.01 Bitcoin in my paying ads, I would suggest buy 20% more, like in terms of the US dollar. So say this is $12, right? So $12, if you're going to buy Bitcoin, you need $12 worth, right? Approximately to get started. Buy 20% more, which is $14. So maybe round that up to $15. So put in $15 into your wallet, buy Bitcoin, and then you'll have a little bit of a cushion, so that in case this price changes, you still have enough to get involved. Because if you go in exactly at $12, there's a chance this price moves, and you're not going to have enough BTC in order to get started then. So just have that little cushion. So even if you put $12 into my paying ads, right? You'll have $2.40 sitting in your Bitcoin wallet that if the price goes up, you're going to make money. And then you can use this as a buffer. So like when you start withdrawing and putting money back in, putting money back in, you'll start having a little bit of a fund here to accommodate that. All right, so what I didn't show you, and I should have, is when you first log in, there's this ad that comes up. This is called a login ad. This is one of the ways my paying crypto ads is generating income streams to pay you the 20% extra for the ad pack maturity. So people are paying my paying crypto ads $300, maybe $400 a day for a 1 day ad, to be here in front of you. So like if you see this and you're interested, this is someone advertising. This is what you could do too when you're in this system. You can advertise your opportunity to people. So if you are interested, you would click here and get some more information. So the clock runs down. I think it's about 20 seconds that you gotta wait. And once you have to sit here and watch this. This is forced. This is part of the requirement of logging in. And this is how the company is generating income. All right, so this is my main dashboard. As you can see, I'm at over 6 Bitcoin now in the total ad pack earnings. So my purpose of logging in was to show you how you can earn additional money. So there's something called cash links. If you click on cash links, so for example, you get started, you buy one ad pack, and now you want to compound. You want to make more money, and you want to continue building your account. You can actually come here and look, you can have a maximum of 300 a day. That doesn't mean there's going to be 300 here, but you can click on these ads. These ads will pay you some money. Now, it's not going to be, $1 or $2, but it's going to be something. And if you're really committed to building your account and you just don't have the money, you could come here every day and click whatever ads are available and generate some extra money by watching these ads. So it goes so many seconds. And once it finishes, so this is what you earned. You just earned that much BTC. And you could do this over and over again for however many of these ads are in the system here. And I'm not going to sit here and do more, but I just want to, I'll scroll down and show you that these are all the ones you could click on. So you could sit here and click on all these ads and make some extra money, and then your money will show up. Let me just show you. So these are the ad pack advertisements that I've made for the system. These are like this. So this could be the team Rotator, for example. So now I'm adding clicks. So these are the ad packs I have. I have maxed out the first level. Second level, I'm bringing it back up to max. I have another 22 that I got to buy, and then I'm at 34 for the third level. So now here you got to see how much money you have. I don't even know how much I have here, but you got to decide what ad pack you want to buy, right? So I'm gonna show you 0.03. So it basically tells you how much money you have here, right? You have commission balance, you have repurchase balance, you have earning balance. This right here is where your money is going to be. Let me blow this up a little bit. Every hour, if you don't have a team, this is where your money is going to start showing up in Bitcoin every hour. So this is going to continue to grow, grow, grow. And what I was saying earlier is every time you get 0.01 here, you could come into this screen and buy another ad pack. So right now I have my 0.01s are all maxed out, so the next level that I have to buy is the ad pack 2 plan, which is 0.03. So it's going to be a couple more hours before I get 0.03 again. But every time it hits these different levels of ad packs, you could come in and buy another ad pack in the system, and you'll start putting that money to work for you. And then here, as you can see, this is commissions. So this is what I have a team, and every time they buy a new ad pack, I get a little bit of a commission from them. And you can use that either to buy more ad packs, or you could take that out. And that's how it goes. So what I was so I just wanted to show you that. So for you, since you're just starting, you're probably going to be on the 0.01 level. Every time your earning balance hits 0.01, you could come in here and buy a new ad pack. You would just use earning balance. You would select Bitcoin because it's the only option, and then you would just put 1 in, and then you hit agree, and then you hit pay now. So I don't have the money here to buy this one, but this is all you would do to buy another ad pack. You would come in here and just select earning balance. Your earning balance will pop up here. Just verify that you have enough to buy it. If you have enough, just make sure that's correct. Put in how many you want to buy, how much, however much money you have. You could select how many you want to buy to use up your earnings and buy the additional ad packs. And then, like I was saying here, when you purchase the ad pack, so these are the 5 ad pack ads that I have made right now. This is for TradeCoin Club. This is for Crazy BTC, where you earn 111 BTC per month. This is for 38 per month. This is the Penny Pays, and this is a Crypto Max matrix. So these right here, these are all the clicks that the ad packs are giving me for people to click on. So every time you buy a new ad pack, this number will increase. Now for example, today I'm doing this. If you want to change this, you very easily could come in here and hit edit, and you could change this to something different. So I just updated the description because that was old. That was when it first got started. This is my referral link. This is actually, this is where the banner is, that this right here that gets displayed. And most of the opportunities will give you this link in the promotion area of the back office. So you can look for the link and make sure you pick the right size. You got different sizes. So just select whatever size you want to use, and you put in your referral link here, right here. I use traffic ad bar links because that'll actually gives me points to another system. This right here, you would just typically just put your referral link for the opportunity in here. So I'm going to update this. So here, I just want to show you. This is one of my links that I advertise, and this is where I would this is where I'm going to put the team rotator in here too. So see, this is this is the 111 Bitcoin per month opportunity. So if you watch this little video that I put together, if the person's interested, then they would join now. And then you can see it goes to my landing page, and then you just click here for more information, register. You know, you have different opportunities. You scroll down, it gives you some information about the opportunity, and that's basically what they call a sales funnel. So anyway, I used it. I have a there's a, let me see how I can explain this. I use another site called Traffic Ad Bar. It's a traffic generation site. And if you come here and you log in, this is basically what it is. When you click here to earn points, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna watch ads for people's websites. But every time you watch one, you're gonna get points, and then those points turn into, let me just shift this up a little bit. It's today. So I'm watching these, and I'm getting points. But I'm also getting clicks to my website. So right here, these are all, look, Team Rotator. Someone clicked on it. So these are just 135%. So these are all my different ads that I have on Traffic Ad Bar, and one of them was clicked on one of my Team Rotators. So it's going to randomly shoot this person over to someone on my team is going to possibly get a referral if they decide to get started. So this is what I'm going to be doing for all the opportunities. So when you get started, reach out to me, send me your referral link, and I'll add you to the Team Rotator, where you'll have a chance to get a random person sign up to you that clicked on one of my ads that I have out here. All right, so let's get back to focus here. Where was I? All right, so anyway, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to buy an ad pack, how easy it is to set up a little ad in here if you have multiple opportunities. So if you sign up for My Paying Crypto Ads and you have another one that you're doing, you can put that in here and start driving traffic to your other opportunities. So you can possibly get signups and referrals through the advertising platform of My Paying Crypto Ads. So you're making the money on the ad pack purchase that you did, right? And then in addition to that, so let's go back here. So in addition to making your maturity on your ad pack, you're driving traffic to your opportunity where you can start building a team. Now, this is kind of on autopilot, right? I mean, all the person does, here, let me show you. Every day also, this is what you have to do. You have to watch 10 ads. So the ad pack ad that you put together shows up here, and there's 200 some thousand people on this site, and each of these people must watch 10 ads a day. So as you're going through here, your ad will pop up in front of these people, and actually at the end of that time, you got to make sure so there's a image here, you got to make sure you match the image, and you got to do this 10 times every 24 hours to stay qualified to earn rev share profits. So if you do this now at 11:14 p.m. tonight on Sunday, you have to watch another 10 ads before 11:15 p.m. tomorrow, Monday night, or you won't be qualified anymore. Now, you don't lose money, but you're going to delay your ad pack from maturing because you want to stay active as much as possible so they could pay you every hour. And if they pay you every hour, the faster they pay you, the faster you make your 120%, and then you can do it again. So every time you become unqualified, you're not losing your money that you mature to. It's just going to be delayed by however many hours you're not active, right? So if you were supposed to say tonight, 11:15 tonight was the time that you were supposed to do another 10 ads, and you don't do anything until 11:15 in the morning tomorrow, that's 12 hours. So you would have missed 12 hours of payment towards your ad pack maturity, but you're not losing the money, you're just delaying the payment. So the time it would take for you to mature your ad pack will be extended 12 hours because you missed the 12-hour window. So every time you become unqualified, it just delays the payment. You're not losing anything, you're just losing the fact that it wasn't paid to you faster. And the idea is you want to mature your ad packs as fast as possible so you could buy another ad pack and do it again and do it again and do it again. So what I do is I just set, the minute I do my 10 ads, I see what time it is, and I set an alarm on my phone 23 hours in advance for tomorrow, so that I get an alarm 23 hours from now telling me, hey buddy, you got 1 hour left to do your 10 ads so you can stay active. So I'm already on ad 5, and maybe I will just go through this with you 100% and show you how you finalize it. So we're going to be on number 6 already. So you see, it's not that long. At most, it's going to take you about 5 minutes to do this. Now, ideally, the whole purpose of this thing is for you to look at these ads, and if you actually see something of interest, certainly click on it. I mean, that's why people are advertising here. This is an advertising platform, and this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be putting your ad here, and you're going to hope someone sees your ad and becomes interested, right? So, any of these, if you really truly are interested in any of these, click on it, find out some more information. I mean, of course, I'd like you to stay on my team, but this is the whole purpose of this My Paying Crypto Ads. It's to see what other people are up to, and decide if that's something you wanna do. So I'm at number 8 now. So again, this is your ad. This could be your ad right here. So you buy an ad pack for 0.01 BTC. You put an ad together, and then it shows up here for the entire member base to possibly see. And if they see it and they're interested, they'll click on your link, and then you'll get a referral. And then at that point, it's up to you. Once you get that referral and you get an alert in your email that you got a referral, you should try your best to, as soon as possible, reach out to that person, send them a quick email, say hello, welcome to the team, just reaching out to say hi and to see if you may need some assistance in getting started. And don't pressure them to do something, but just let them know that you're there for them if they are struggling or if they have some additional questions, and you could just support them. So the best thing to do in those situations, if they do have questions, kind of either create your own videos on YouTube, create some guides to walk them through different steps. Most of my videos that I do when I do a comprehensive overview. All right, so I'm done here. I already did my 10, so I just did an extra one by mistake, but it doesn't get credited, so I'm done. So now you see here, you have 23 hours and 59 minutes and so many seconds to surf another 10 ads. So there's an internal clock that you can watch here, but I don't worry about that. I have a bunch of alarms set up for each of the rev shares that I'm involved in, and I just come here and I set my alarm to, so right now it's 11:22 p.m. so I set it for 10:22 p.m. and that just gives me 1 hour of a buffer time, that once I get my alarm, I still have 1 hour. Like if I'm in the middle of something, I can finish up whatever I'm doing and still have some time to get in before I become unqualified. So always look here, make sure that you have a 23-hour time frame when you do your ads, that all 10 got credited, and right here it'll tell you how many you have to do. So right here, you can click here and it'll just take you right to the surfing, and you have to do 10. All right, so you got to do another 10 ads before this time. Now you could also, once you get to the higher levels and you're making good money and you don't really want to be bothered with the ad surfing, you can buy this. Buy surf free ads. So this allows you to have 30 days, 15 days of no surfing requirements. Like if you go on vacation and you don't want to be bothered with logging in and doing your ads, you can buy this. You can buy this. This turns out to be about $125, and it'll give you 15 days of no surfing. This one's about $210. This will give you a whole month. So every day you don't have to worry about coming in and surf your ads. Now this isn't for someone that's just starting out, because you're not gonna, this is a lot of money if you're just starting out with one ad pack. So, and when you first get started, you're gonna have to just make it a habit to come in and surf your ads every day. But when you're up to the point where you're pulling out 1 Bitcoin a day, that's $1,000 a day, 15 days, that's $15,000. I think you could possibly afford to spend $125 or $210 out of that for a month and not even worry about it anymore, right? So that's your goal. Get to the point where you can afford this, and then you don't have to worry about clicking on it. But as you saw, it was only like 5 minutes, so it's not that big a deal. Now I got I got like 10 different ones that I do. So the 5 minutes times 10. I use my phone, I use the computer. I basically get it done in about a half hour. But I got like 10 different ones that I do. And the goal there is to get to the point where I could just buy these ad-free things and not have to worry about clicking on the ads. But for now, I'm looking to build the account. I'm not looking to spend money, because someone doesn't, because I don't have time to do it. I just make time. I get it basically, all 10 of these that I have to do, I basically get it done in a half hour. I just go through it. And I have all my alarms to remind me. And I basically try to do it either late night, early morning, and just do it right off the bat. Get it done. Buy your ad pack, surf your ads, and just make it a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it'll be natural and it won't feel so bad. All right, so I think I got the point across for my paying crypto ads. This is just, as I said, like all the systems are pretty close to being the same type of web-based website. Basically, it's a script that a lot of these people buy, and they tailor it and make it different for themselves. But you'll see a lot of commonality between a lot of these different sites. FeatureNet is pretty much different. They basically did everything on their own, but a lot of these buy a script, and then they go in and they edit they tailor it, and they change functions to meet their needs. So you'll see once you get involved with one, if you do my paying crypto ads, and then if you get started with my paying ads, it's almost identical. It's just the only difference is you're going to be operating in Bitcoin in one and US dollar in another. All right, so I'm going to end it here. It's already 45 minutes, but I did want to, I'm just going to very quickly go over the last couple. Penny Pays is an advertising opportunity where you join. They connect to your Facebook page. They figure out how many friends you have, and where you are, and and then they offer ads that other people buy within the system that they want to promote. If you're interested, you put it onto your Facebook page. You have to leave it on there for 72 hours, and then after 72 hours, depending on how many friends you have, if you hit the threshold, and if you're paid or unpaid, you make a different amount. But right now, I'm making $1 per post that I share on my Facebook page, and I'm already actually up to 22. So I've done about 22 ads on my Facebook page, and I made $22. Now this is not going to be right now, because of the member base. It's not going to be like $100 a day type opportunity right now. But as it grows, it could certainly turn into that. So it's very slow now, and you're going to make $1 here, $1 there. But they're building a member base. You should be building a team. There's matrices that's also involved here that you can earn from those, and there is a free opportunity in this, and there's also a paid. So just take a look at this video and see what your thoughts are. This is a tool set. It has a lot of training inside. Basically, look right here, link Rotator. This is where I create my team rotators. And then on top of that, I create they have inside here a link shortener. So you don't have to put that huge link, like this long link. They shorten it for you. So So certainly check that out if you're serious and you're looking for a tool set to create your own sales funnel, your landing pages, capture pages. They got a SMS broadcaster service. You could buy some leads. They got an autoresponder, so instead of going out and buying Aweber or Constant Contact, which will run you about $50 every 3 months, it's included in here. You can create and change the messages, and it gets sent out just like it would with Aweber or Constant Contact. The QR code generator, I haven't used that, but it's a really cool idea, because I think you can create, like, you can put your referral link in here, and you can create a barcode scanner that if you put it on social media or something and someone wants to scan it, or you put it on a business card, it automatically will go to your page. So it's kind of cool. I haven't used it. And then finally, if you're looking to get into blogging, they give you a blogging platform, so you don't have to go and buy, hosting on GoDaddy or HostGator. You don't have to go out and buy WordPress. You don't have to do all that stuff. It's there. You just log in and use it, and then you just you share your link on your article or whatever you post. So this is a really cool tool set, and it has a lot of training. So there's a 1 week free trial, and after that, they ask you to upgrade. But if you're serious and you can afford it, it's a really good tool set to buy. But more importantly, if you are serious and you want to learn about social media and different things, you should really sign up and utilize the free training that you can get within a week. Now you just gotta make sure you take it serious and you really go through all the training as fast as possible for that 1 week. If you have no intention to actually keep the product, all right. So just set aside some time and go and check it out. And then finally, this is for new people that are just getting started. This is kind of assist you with mindset, the kind of skill sets you're going to need, things you should consider when you start an online opportunity. And I have eight parts to this. So if you're just brand new, please take some time, log in here, and try this out. All right, just to summarize. So again, this is my portfolio page of the top opportunities I'm currently building and focusing on. You can get here by looking at the video description underneath the video, hit the show more button, and you'll see the link for this directly. You can also get there by getting onto my Facebook page and clicking on my banner. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, send me a friend request, find me on the other social media sites. FutureNet is one of them that I'm going to actually do another video about. But I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. So just reach out to me, let's connect. I look forward to having you on my team. Certainly go through all these opportunities and check out which ones are interesting to you. Like I said, I'm going to do some updates to these to let you know right off the bat if you could do it by yourself and do it with building a team. And I will be putting out another video about FutureNet and my update tonight for the Trade Coin Club. So I'm on day, let's see. So they put out a nice manual to help you with your back office. I'm on day 39 now, so it's been a couple days since I made a video. It's 3 days. So we're going to see where I am now after another 3 days, a weekend, and some commissions. I'm compounding continuously any commissions or any trade profits back into the system to allow the system to make me more. And I'm doing this until at least I get to the senior trade position. And you'll see more about this in the next video. Okay, so take care. I look forward to having you on my team. I look forward to assisting you. I look forward to adding you to the team Rotators. But you must be on my team in order to do that. You must join me. I'm not going to just keep adding anyone that's in the opportunity and they reach out to me. So you need to join with me. All right. So if you're on my team, I will add you to the team Rotator and assist you with building your referral base. If you're new and you can't do it yourself, or even if you aren't new and you're doing it too, it's just another opportunity for someone to possibly join you. So why wouldn't you want to do that? So reach out to me. Let's get you started. Look forward to having you on my team. Have a great night. Have a good week. Make the week very positive, and don't give up, and just work hard, and it'll be worth it. Okay, guys? Take care. Until next time.